This is Cleanne Jenkins, your Simply Fun Playologist, and today I'm here to talk to you about the October specials. First, we have Pelican Cove. It is for ages 8 and above, 1 to 5 players. It covers spatial reasoning, quick thinking, and algebra. So this game was really fun. It is for the little bit older kids, but something you could do like what we did with our family to make it a little bit easier and modify it for the younger ages is you could throw out the timer if you didn't want to do the timer. But basically what you're doing in this game is you're laying out the cards, and they're right here I have 1 to 3, but there's actually 4 and 5. We took those out so that it wasn't as hard, and you're putting them down on this board here, and then it's going to tell you what each one wants. So like right here, this means the orange pelican wants to be in any one of these spaces on the nest. Like this one, the black pelican wants to be by the yellow pelican. These ones are like a wild, they can be anywhere. This one means it wants to be across from the purple. So stuff like that, and then you're trying to figure out how to fit them on your board. And sometimes you can do it all and you won't get any penalty tokens, and sometimes you will get penalty tokens. So if you get at the end, the green is worth 1 and the blue is worth 5. So that was a really fun game, and you can also turn the board over, and there is 2 different levels that you can play, but if you want to go with the simpler one, that's the first side. Okay, next we have Bee Alert. Okay, Bee Alert is for ages 5 and above, 2 to 5 players, teaches memory, fine motor skills, and taking turns. So in this one, players are trying to find the bee. So I turned this card over, and I'm trying to look under the hives and find which one is the blue one. If I don't find it, I just put it back. But if I do find the one I'm looking for, then that hive goes in front of me. Then the next person will turn and go to theirs. And so you basically are going through. If you get a hive, you can take any hive out of the middle or in front of somebody else. And if you get berry, you have to put a hive back. And the person that has the most beehives at the end wins. And it was really fun. Next we have my monster. It is for ages 5 and above, 2 to 4 players. It teaches probability and tactile skills. So in this game, you're picking out a monster board, and then you're going to reach your hand in the bag and blindly decide which, by the touch or whatever, which shape you need to go on your board. And you're going to keep going around until the first person can fill in all the shapes for their monster. So that was a pretty cute one to teach younger audiences their shapes. Then we have Phantom Seas. It is for ages 8 and above, 2 to 4 players. And it teaches navigating, directional awareness, and basically how to use a compass. So in this one, you've got the compass, and players take turns selecting navigation cards, so these up here, to decide where they want to move their ship. So say I'm the red one, and I want to try to get to a treasure chest. I am going to pick probably this one that says 3 to 5 east, because then I can move my ship 3 to 5 spaces east. But see, you can only go in a straight line, so I could go 1, 2, 3, but then I'd have to wait for my next turn to be able to go north to get this treasure. The only issue you have is when you go north and you actually get the treasure, then it turns it over, and like this one means like it's a whirlpool, which moves the whole board. Or other ones might show that like so many spaces that the phantom ship can come towards you. And if the phantom ship gets you, then you lose your treasure. So that was a pretty fun game. Okay, next we have Night Lights. Night Lights is for ages 10 and above, 2 to 4 players. It teaches spatial reasoning and strategy. Players light up the sky, stacking their firework cards and blocks on the board by creating and matching color patterns. First player to send all 6 of their show blocks into the night sky wins. So this is what the blocks look like, and you're making patterns. Next we have Bank It. Bank It is for ages 8 and above. For 1 to 4 players, it teaches money and decision-making skills. Players manage money wisely and shop for a good bargain while saving money for your bike. It introduces saving, interest, and giving help to others. I really like that one. Next, we have Rolling Bones. Rolling Bones is for ages 7 and above. 2 to 4 players, teaches anatomy and probability. Players get a hands-on introduction to anatomy as they play to build a skeleton bone by bone. And what I really liked about this one is on the back of the instructions, it has a thing that talks about all the bones in the skeletal system. So you can roll your bones and then be like, oh, okay, I'm putting in the pelvis. I'm putting in, this one is the middle leg bone. So the fibula and tibia on the femur bone. Anyways, so that one was a pretty fun game. Next we have Mirror Mansion. Mirror Mansion is for ages 8 and above, 2 to 4 players. It focuses on geometry and memory. Players use the basics of geometrics of reflection to explore every nook and cranny of the Mirror Mansion to find hidden treasures. So basically through this one, you're looking through the open window to see the treasure and figure out if you can guess which one of these windows is got the treasure you're looking for. See, so like it looks like it's here, but it's being reflected against these mirrors, so then you're having to guess which one it is. So that one is a really fun one. And for October, if you spend $50 or more, you can get Sneaks for $5. Sneaks is basically our version of spoons. So you're trying to get 4 of a kind, and then you're picking a sneaker out, and there will be one less than the players, and to be able to get it for $5 is a really great deal. Thanks for watching.